at the MLS Is Back Tournament when this thing is done about 90 minutes from now as Ladero trying to weave his way through.
I'm excited for this one. I think this game, you're going to see a real intensity. You're going to see some quality on both sides.
I'll go out quick for Nuhu.
And look for LAFC.
The past history is very relevant for this game. He said, listen, Bob's a competitive guy. Bob didn't like the narrative that they couldn't get past the LA Galaxy. They got over that hurdle they lost to us, and I guarantee we weren't getting enough guys into the box. We were too slow. We were too wide. Only cross off a deflection, Kenneth Vermeer a touch, and Bradley said we're also starters on that night a little less than a year ago. Jordan Morris now. Goal and 2 assists in Orlando already. Rui Diaz scored twice in the Western Conference Final. Palacios going to return. Atuesta picks it up, looking to cut it back. Diego Rossi from an angle block by Buona. Second ever game at RSL. That was the week after. Rossi scored the only goal in LAFC's first ever game, a win in Seattle.
There's going to be opportunities to put crosses in the box.
Palacios to a redirection. Blessing got to it. It was off Buona. And it ends up bouncing just wide.
Well, this one takes a deflection. Latif Blessing plays it wide, continues his run into the box. And it's just not really, he can't get his feet sorted here. This is a great opportunity on the second one. I almost can't believe it.
Segura just beyond Rossi. Good pressure by Atuesta to win it back off Leerdom's pass. Reset for Rossi. Great little move around Buona. Rossi the fake into the middle. Kay looking to turn. Poked away by Roldan. Fell for Wright Phillips. Cleared away by O'Neal. Now Leerdam needs help. Pressure to win it back by Atuesta. Rossi. Atuesta under his feet. Got it away. And it's all the way through. There's Jordan Morris on Blackman. Morris the cross. Dealt with by Jakovic. Quickly ahead for Rodriguez. Wright Phillips in front of him. Rossi had to wait for it. Leerdam trying to recover. Knocked away by O'Neal. Rossi back to it. Trying to get it away. Penalty for LAFC.
It's called. It was a long ball out from Fry. LAFC pick it up straight away in transition. Got it to Rodriguez. Rossi's trying to find Bradley Wright Phillips. He's quick to the second ball. And he sees the challenge coming from Arriaga.
Rossi scored for a penalty. Went to the right against the Galaxy. Stephen Fry trying to make himself big. Rossi scores, went the same direction. And LAFC able to cash in all that pressure.
To dive in and make the challenge right there inside your own box. A player that's as clever and shifty as Diego Rossi is going to bait you in there. He's going to take that one.
In all competitions to go along with 22 assists. 65 combined goals and assists. He's missed 3 games in 3 years that LAFC has played. And he's stepping in to win that ball back. Gets it away for Palacios. Kay's in the middle. Palacios wants it himself, but O'Neal got a foot in. Ladero trying to nutmeg Kay. Got past him anyway. Roldan picking it up. He'll fizz it in front. Segura stabs it away. Working on Wright Phillips. Wins another corner. Phillips able to turn it back on Roldan. Palacios now right into the middle. It's wide. Rossi cutting in there.
Really advanced positions on this left-hand side. He's playing as a left winger at this point. When LAFC are in possession, where they're deep in the final third, Rossi tucks inside, and he's not far away from his 7th.
Ladero stepping in to win it back off Atuesta. Rui Diaz wanted to his right.
The Sounders, at times, pick your moments. Play direct a little bit. Find Jordan Morris as an outlet. Let the game settle down. Keep it compact. Do not get stretched into this game, this run-and-gun type of format that LAFC want to play. Almost when they lost possession, they were retreating rather than stepping up a little bit and getting in the face of LAFC deeper in their half. A swerver.
Blessing taken off it. Rossi has it poked away. Blessing throwing his body in there to block that one. Svensson saying it was a handball, no call. Here's Blessing. Into the middle for Mark Anthony Kay. A little bit of space. Kay can't hit the target. Quickly in for Rui Diaz off the throw. Gets sandwiched in there. Atuesta let it go for Kay into the space. Here's Rodriguez. Wright Phillips and Rossi is the options. Wright Phillips missed it. Blessing picks it up. Blessing cutting back around. Blessing redirected it for an own goal. Well, that would have been on target. It's 2-0 to LAFC.
Higher up the field, the wingers are in advanced positions. It was a pull ball from Christian Roldan initially that caused that moment, because then came LAFC. The first one was missed, and it's off the arm of Shane O'Neill. And I think Stephen Fry's making a comfortable save there from Latif Blessing. I'm not sure why he feels the need to try and block it with his arm and deflects it into the back of the net.
Rossi on the other side, Rodriguez, Bradley Wright Phillips, Arriaga, the strong tackle there. K. Blessing. Like that might have been offside there. Now Tuesta coming back into the play. No flag. The flag does come up now. The whistle does go. So one more chance coming into at the end of the half, or LAFC content enough just to wide out the time. Tuesta going to try his luck on Fry. Officially his first save tonight.
Check, check, check.
Only 2 shots on target in the first half for Bob Bradley's men, but they both end up in the back of the net. Arriaga gave away a penalty. Latif Blessing out of the second. Rob and Alexi to break it down on the other side of the break. 45 minutes down, 45 to go. LAFC 2. It'll be Mohamed El Munir. What a wonderful goal that he scored against the Galaxy. Coming on, and we'll see how they shift things around. El Munir is an outside back. Wright Phillips is done for the night. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they are one of 2 teams, along with the Galaxy, ever to come back from 3 goals down and win a game. They did that the summer before against DC United. It's only 2 goals right now. Who try to recover the freight train, able to get back and slow Rodriguez up. Into the middle for K. El Munir opening up wide. Instead, up the gut for Rossi. It pings around. El Munir picks it up. Back for Mark Anthony K. Redirection ends up easily enough for Fry to collect there off Nuhu. Here's Tuesta now from El Munir. O'Neill defending, it's turned around. Tuesta now cuts him back a second time. Tuesta blocked in the end. Blessing holds it in. K. Blessing couldn't connect with Rossi.
Arriaga and Roman Torres was in the mix as well.
There's Morris off the throw. Morris cutting it back on Jakovic. The cross all the way through. Rui Diaz picked it up. It was blocked. Palacios got his body in the way. Roldan kind of reset to the other side. Just didn't put enough on it. Rodriguez to take it. Almost found Jakovic there at the back post.
Another
though to win it back. Roldan had it knocked away. Quickly ahead, Diego Rossi just wide. The space for K. He's going to get there on Leerdam. Mark Anthony K. Options either side. K cuts it back on Svensson. K lets it fly. It's just wide.
The space for this opportunity just chops Svensson. That one just flashes. See a sub now for the Sounders. Buana goes off.
One homegrown for another. Shannon Hopio, native of Kapolei, Hawaii. Because the edge in possession. Morris off a deflection. Ladero going to try to test Vermeer. Rudy has blocked it. Hopio brings it down on the other side. Hopio blocked. And that'll be out for a throw. Palacios nodding that away. Blessing a bit behind Tuesta. Able to pick it up anyway. Spring into the space.
3 on 2
Nuhu,
here.
the only man back. Rodriguez running in the middle. Rossi has the ball. Diego Rossi blocked away by Nuhu. Although LAFC win it back, here's Latif Blessing. Blessing running in. Here's Diego Rossi. O'Neill that time.
That we saw earlier tonight. We saw Orlando City. We've seen the Columbus Crew.
Rodriguez looking in again for Rossi. Got there. Although O'Neill doing enough to push him wide. Just big picture amongst those clubs in the situation right now in the bubble. Ladero clipping it up for Rui Diaz. A touch from Segura. Leerdam got there, and Rui Diaz blocked it. Leerdam resetting into the outside netting. Is that the second time tonight? Rui Diaz. Hopio. Got to play into the space for Morris to chase. Jakovic the defender. Jakovic able to slide in and knock it away. Comfortable catch for Kenneth Vermeer. That's the first shot on target tonight for Seattle in the 65th minute. One ball for Rossi to chase. He's going to get there. Arriaga just stopped. Saved by Fry.
Rossi could have had 4 tonight. Lovely stuff. First, look at the defending here from the Sounders. Nuhu caught too far inside. The ball's just played around him, straight into the path of Rossi. And
Ryan Rodriguez. Rossi's in the middle. Rodriguez splits the double team. Rodriguez around a third. Back from Rossi. Out for El Munir. El Munir in for Rodriguez. Rossi put off by Svensson, who got a foot in out for a corner. Rodriguez to take the ensuing corner. Fry got something on it in there. Fired back in and wide off the back stanchion. Jakovic defending. Jordan Morris, the cross, Rui Diaz, narrow angle. Segura was in there. It's a goal kick. Brian Rodriguez on Leerdam. Rodriguez to redirect it. A chance for El Munir on the other side, trying to get it back on his left foot. Picked up another knee injury last month in training. 10th year MLS veteran with 80 career goals in all competitions and making his return, but he's going to have to wait a little while longer. 12:42 a.m. Eastern Time in Orlando. Jovan Jones running forward. Jones will cross it in. It's off the knee. It's a goal. Will Bruin. More than a year out with an injury. Whatever body part that was. Here we go, folks. 2-1.
A Sounders goal out of nothing, and it's a great delivery in here. This time it's LAFC that don't get pressure on the ball, and a big welcome back to that man, Will Bruin. You said it, a year out. We spent time around the Sounders training ground over the course of last year, seeing him rehabbing every day, the ups and downs. That's a great feeling right there.
As Rui Diaz has it. Svensson, he'll lift it in. Bruin trying to flick it along. Blackman ahead doesn't go anywhere. Rui Diaz takes a touch. Was that a save or off the post? Either way, it stayed out.
And here's the opportunity. So Svensson clips this one top of the box. This is a really poor clearance from Blackman. That's a tired clearance. No communication. Rui Diaz.
Second round draft pick out of UNLV. Janela, the 21-year-old from Uruguay, who was signed this offseason. Cross for Jones. Jones whips it into a good area. Sliding through was Bruin. Gura stepped in to knock it away. Now Tuesta. Diego Rossi. Rosovsky making a run. Domination there for Rossi. Arriaga misplayed it. Diego Rossi, a chance to seal it. He has. 3 LAFC goals tonight. And you could chalk it up to 3 mistakes by Seattle center backs.
Arriaga gets skinned again. Individual mistake here. Why is he trying to chop that one back on the top of his box? He gave away the penalty in the first half by fouling Rossi and just gives him a layup here. Rossi's missed a couple opportunities in this second half. He makes no mistake about this one. Low, hard, over the top of the ball. Back post, side netting. And LAFC have that 2-goal advantage once again. But Arriaga, his woes continue in this tournament.
On to try to see this thing out. 23rd shot of the night for LAFC. Would have tied the game at 2. Instead, Vermeer got his body in front of it. It's now 3-1. They're looking for another. Masovsky forcing a save out of Fry. His 3rd of the night. Homegrown player to make his Seattle Sounders debut, replacing Jordan Morris. Joined the academy as a 12-year-old. Played 7 times for Tacoma Defiance last year in USL. 5th and final substitution tonight for Seattle.
Oscar Pereira, Chris Mueller's look good, Nani's look good. Oh, here's a mistake.
Another giveaway. That was Svensson this time, deputizing as a center back, and Brian Rodriguez finishes. Came into this tournament with no goals and 1 assist in his 12 LAFC games. Brian Rodriguez, 2 goals, 3 assists in Orlando.
A Seattle Sounders team like this. I mean, Svensson just takes his eye off it. Just gets caught in possession, and Rodriguez turns him inside out. A little bit of magic and finishes it off with the left foot to add to his tally for this tournament. But it has been mistake after mistake at the back for the Seattle Sounders tonight, and it has all been right through the middle. Svensson's in back there playing as a center back, temporarily makes a mistake. It's contagious.
2 more round of 16 games coming tomorrow. Then we'll start the quarterfinal. Hopio. Vermeer was there. Double error chance. Rui Diaz trying to clip it up to himself. Segura had it blocked.
He's one of those guys that is just so well liked around the place. Big part of this team, and a team that is flying and knocked off the Sounders comfortably tonight 4-1.